Hi guys, today I was thinking to show you my sketchbooks. It's pretty funny because I will move out of my apartment, so I started packing. While I was packing, I find out a couple of sketchbooks of mine that I apparently didn't show yet on the channel. And this is the sketchbooks of MUJI. Let's say that they are a little bit more about paintings, about the experimenting with colors, and just the things that I enjoy to draw in my free time, I guess. Let's go to the sketchbooks. And probably this one looks like one of these crazy creative journals because here I was using it as some sort of a desk for spray some of my clothes, but it was experiments. And I think that every page that I actually like, I ripped of the original sketchbooks and put in one, just to have it one, because I think I had like 4 of them. But at the end, not all pages was super nice, and I just ripped the most nice ones that I like and put it here to kinda carry with me for the future. And here, this video maybe will be nice record of the time, also to capture other sketchbooks, like this one, for example. I like to put in experiments, so you could say here I was trying to kind of play with the background and also the gouache, aquarelle, kind of shadowing, and some again free. I think this was from even the pandemic year when he was drawing the people in the studio. How to say, like naked person, like I don't know how it's called. Oh my god. Then the person come into studio and the art students are drawing her or him. That was one of those times. So this is like it. This is like this old one, and this one was more recent, and some of the drawings was also more recent for me. So let's dive into it. I was doing some paysages and I like the paper a lot because it's like, you know, the price for those notebooks is still not so big. I think I just bought a new one, and I think it was like about 7 euro for this format of the sketchbook, and this quality of paper really nice. What I can say about this is that it is also good for mixed media, that if you work with acrylic plus mix it with acrylics, it looks well and the paper still keeps the shape, but you know, it's not too good to be jealous of using it. And you know, sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't want to use this paper because it's too good, and those sketchbooks are laid down in my shelf the longest. But here we go for the next one. There was a couple of more of the paysages, but I saved just 3, I think, for those sketchbook because I like them the most. This was like something in between abstraction and some actual photo of inspiration for the colors, you know. And here I was also adding some inks because I feel like this is a nice effect together with some watercolors. Here I think I found out there's some picture online, maybe it was Spain, you know, or San Francisco with all those streets with the big inclinations. Here was the tram, just a really nice composition in perspective as a training. Here it was just experimenting with the colors, because if on a go I'm doing mostly the sketches with lines. When at home I like to experiment with colors, so I add more colors and see how it goes together. And here I really like this girl, she's like looking at you. I don't know, sounds kind of nice. Here again, I think I like just the composition of the photo or something like this. And there was a girl that was like standing near the glass or something like this, and watching the aquarium with some fishes. Again, use it as a reference for nice colors. And yeah, I quite like how it turns out, especially with the hand. Never mind. Oh, okay, let me organize this stuff here. Okay, so this is J-Hope from BTS. I was looking at the photos that was released after his solo album, and I really like the styling, so I stole a lot of photo references for my drawings, and this is also one of them. Here I was trying to experiment with the pencil, because it's always a matter of how you're showing the black color without showing the black color, what was always the topic for art students. Also the same with the white, you can't just leave it blanket, so you need to figure it out how to work with it. And this was one of the trials. And this is actually what typically these sketchbooks look like, because I don't like to put a lot of effort in one page. It's rather that I was listening to the music the whole evening, or was watching the film and wanted to draw something on background. I used the sketchbook. And something like this is turning out, because I was just used the one reference photo with a nice styling or a nice perspective, and it goes as it goes. I don't know what is that, so let's not pay attention to this one. Yeah. But this sketch, I like it, and I think I even repeated more in different sketchbooks, maybe one or like 2 or 3 times, because I just like the reference in Pinterest with the very nice hat that has these bunny ears, you know, really nice ones. And this is again the struggle of drawing the black, so with the different colors. And write in the comments below if you recognize the person on this drawing. I'm really curious about this, so I just enjoyed also to putting, you know, this a lot of acrylics and create this almost cutting shape. Okay, here we go. Also, one of the compositions that I like a lot because of the colors, you know, the photos and everything, the styling about this performance was very nice. So I've enjoyed also to put all these colors together, as well as this couple. Oh, look, one more sketch here, very nice. I like the funny heads. When the funny heads on the picture, I like to draw this. So returning to the colors, just to experiment with the colors, but I feel like here is too pop colors. I like this more, but this is experiments. This is for it. Here I was watching House of Dragon, and this is the actor Matt Smith, I believe. So I was trying to capture his character in the sketches while I was watching the serial. And this is also was just one of the pics on the Pinterest. There I like the perspective where you're kind of watching on the person from top to bottom, like, you know. And for the persons I find it the most difficult, and you're not training it in the reality so much, so it's a nice exercise to try it. And here, oh my goodness, what else was here? I have 2 options what it was. Like, all I find some nice picture with nice colors and was trying to repeat it, and it's never turned out nice, or it was my dream. And here we go again for the sketches. And here was a nice photo. This is basically what's usually happened, as I said, in the sketchbooks. And here is again just the photo of again from J-Hope album. I believe it was their solo solo era of performing, probably, and I was trying to understand how to fit the figure on the page. And there is much more, I forgot. And this is again somebody sitting, probably meant to be painting, but never turned out. And again, the sketches of Miss Smith, because I was watching The House of Dragon pretty recently. Again, some sketches at a little bit bigger size to have more details on the face and try to finally draw some young people, because I feel like the older people, it's much easier to draw. You just have more details to capture. And let's see. Oh, and here is probably like my favorite sketch in this whole sketchbook, because I don't know, something about the time when I was drawing this sketch, and also about how quickly I draw this, because it was like literally with a couple of lines I capture this nice perspective when you look from down, like to the person actually. And this especially the neck with the hand, the leg the leg with the hand, I like it. And also like kind of her melancholic sad mood, I don't know, I like it a lot. What I can say about this sketch is that probably I was trying to repeat this sketch but in a different character. It's not bad, but I mean, it wasn't a success because like I feel like this person is too symmetrical. You know what I mean? You just have literally the same dynamic of halves. So when it's too symmetrical, it's become too boring. That's why this sketch I find much more nicer in this kind of diagonal of hands and of like legs. Everything's look much nicer for me here. And I believe this is like the last sketch of the sketchbook. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and to spend this time with me. Also, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel to see more of them in the near future. And I will see you in the next week, probably from a different location, but who knows. And see you soon. Ciao!